Hey guys, thanks so much for tuning in again today. So I'm here to do a review on Clinique's new Beyond Perfecting Foundation, and this is a foundation and concealer in one. And this is fairly new from Clinique. It comes with this cool kind of doe foot applicator, and it basically looks like a giant concealer brush. So I've had the chance to use it for about 2 or 3 weeks, so I wanted to give you my thoughts on the product. I am wearing it today so you can see what it looks like as far as the finish on my skin. I did put this on this morning, probably, I don't know exactly what time, but it's 8 o'clock at night. Ooh, it's 8 o'clock at night right now, and so it's been on pretty much all day, so you can get an idea of what it looks like after a whole day. Definitely looks fairly flawless still. I can see that the coverage is beginning to dissipate a little bit in my forehead. I can see a little bit of like a zit popping through and some freckles, but overall I'm pretty pleased. We say it's supposed to be very lightweight and blendable, and I definitely agree. It's very blendable. It's very easy to apply. I think the applicator is awesome. I pretty much just dot it all over my face or swipe it and then just blend it in with a synthetic buffing brush like this. They recommend using your fingers, but I don't like to apply my foundations with my fingers, so I never tried that method of application. The other thing I wanted to mention about the packaging, because through personal experience, I found that the glass bottle can be a little bit problematic. Do not drop this on tile floor. I dropped mine the day that I got it, and it shattered all over my floor, and it was very difficult to clean up. So I love that it's sort of this premium product feel with it being glass, so it does feel very nice, but just be careful because it will break and it will be a total mess. Clinique considers this a matte finish, long wearing foundation, and for me personally, as someone who is a huge fan of matte long wearing foundations, this just really wasn't that for me. It was more of a natural finish and probably a medium to full coverage. You can definitely build it if you want it to be completely full coverage, but I felt like because of the thick consistency of it, I didn't really want to put multiple layers on because it can tend to look a little bit cakey if you put too much on. So I would just say be careful about how much you're using, and also if you have extremely oily skin or you like a very matte look, then this foundation probably is not the one for you. The other thing, you know, I like the applicator a lot, especially for touch-ups. It makes, you know, going on the go or whatever, if you're getting off work and you have an event, you just want to touch up a couple areas, it makes it really easy to do that with this applicator. The only thing that I'll say is I really like to use a slightly lighter shade concealer around certain areas of my face, like my under eye, down the bridge of my nose, on my chin, and then above my eyebrows. I guess that's my way of contouring. I don't really contour with bronzers as much as I contour using a lighter shade of foundation or concealer. So that's what I like to do, and with this, if you're using one product as your foundation and your concealer, unless you're gonna buy 2 bottles of it in 2 different shades, it's a little bit difficult to do that. So if you're, you know, one of those quick people and you don't really like to contour, then you would probably love this. Or if you're not really someone that needs a lot of concealing, you know, this would definitely serve both purposes. If you're traveling or something, this would be a great way to eliminate carrying a second product around. But for me personally, if I really wanted to look great, you know, my best, and kind of do my full face of makeup how I normally would, I would want to use a lighter shade concealer with this. I did use it under my eyes as a concealer, and it definitely covered really well, but I did feel like it creased just a little bit in my fine lines under my eyes. So if you do use this as an under eye concealer, be sure to set it with a powder or just kind of check the mirror and blend it out if it begins to kind of settle into those fine lines. So yeah, overall, I really like this product. As far as the price point, it's $27, which is really affordable for a high-end foundation. It comes in a really wide variety of colors. I have this in the color 6 Ivory, very fair neutral. I have heard that a lot of the very fair shades are darker than normal, so if you are very, very fair skinned, you might have a bit of a hard time finding a color match in this foundation. I have heard that they are adding more lighter shades to the color range, so hopefully that will happen. But it comes in a large variety of shades. It's a really good price point. It's nice coverage. It looks really pretty natural on the skin. The only things I didn't like about it are it didn't control my oil that well. I wouldn't say it's incredibly long wearing, and it also kind of had a little bit more of that natural finish. So if you don't like a sheen to your skin, that's sort of a bit of that dewy quality, I don't know that I would recommend this. If you're looking for something truly matte, I would not say that this is truly matte. That said, I really enjoyed using it, and I would probably repurchase it just because I love the application with the doe foot, and I just think it's really cool, and for the price point, I really like it. So I can just kind of like touch it up in a couple places so you guys can see what it looks like. And I'm sorry if you can't really see what I'm doing, but basically I just kind of dotted it on a few areas. And usually, you know, for me, I probably use like 1 to 2 little swipes of this, or like one to 2 dunks, I guess you could say. For some people, one little applicator's worth of product would probably be enough. For me, I probably use like 2, but you could use more. I mean, it's definitely up to you. It's a buildable foundation. So then I just kind of blend it in, and I already have some on, but I can tell it's beginning to wear off around my nose in some places, and I can see those freckles popping through. But like I said, I've been wearing this all day, so that's to be expected. But yeah, it's really easy to apply. It's good coverage, which I like. It's definitely my kind of foundation. Like, I guess you just need to know what kind of foundations you like, and for me, this is definitely my type of foundation, a thicker, fuller coverage foundation that's, you know, got a little bit more of a matte finish. Again, like, it's not incredibly matte. I don't know if you can really see the difference now that I've applied those touch-ups, but it's definitely very pretty. For me, I think this would be more of a winter foundation than a summer foundation. It has a little bit of a sheen. It has a little bit of that glisten, which I like because it's natural and it looks like real skin. But for the summer, I just think this would slide around on me, and I just don't think it would be my #1 choice. So I really like it for winter. I'm definitely glad I tried it, but I don't know that it's my holy grail. I mean, I compare everything to Estee Lauder Double Wear, which is by far my favorite foundation. So definitely not my favorite, but definitely liked it. So if you have any other questions about this product, just leave me a comment below, and thank you so much for watching. See you guys next time. Bye.